As we see in this slide, Midas is a pioneer in engineering software solutions, and as we can see, we have a products, a flagship products related to structural engineering, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, and even in geotechnical engineering as well. Let's get to know about the products what we have in Midas. And in building and structural engineering, we have Midas Gen, which is an integrated design system for buildings and general structures, and followed by Midas Design Plus, which is an individual design component tool, and followed by Midas D Shop, which is an auto drafting module. Coming to bridge and civil engineering, we have Midas Civil, which is an integrated solution system for bridge and civil structures. And we have an FEA product, which is an advanced nonlinear and detailed analysis system. And in ground and tunnel engineering, we have a product called Midas GTS-NX, which is 2D, 3D geotechnical and tunnel analysis system. And we even have a SoilWorks, which is basically a 2D analysis software. And in mechanical engineering, we have Midas NFX and Midas FX Plus module as well. In bridge engineering, as I told, we have a flagship product called Midas Civil, and the prominent projects what they have done using Midas Civil is Sutang Cable Stayed Bridge, China, and Ruski Island Bridge, Russia, and Sanda Strait Bridge, Indonesia. The project application areas of bridge engineering software Midas Civil is can be applicable in conventional bridges, wherein it might be a skid, slab, or frame or culvert bridges, and curved steel girders, composite, integral bridges, and PSC bridges as well. It can be applicable to segmental post-tensioning bridges using various methods, ILM, MSS, and FSM. Then high-end bridges like cable stayed and extra dose bridges can also be done, along with suspension bridges, and fatigue check and seismic performance evaluation can also be checked, along with wind evaluation using CFD analysis. In geotechnical engineering, we have a prominent projects done using Midas GTS-NX 3D analysis software. Those prominent projects are Kingdom Tower in Saudi Arabia, and New York Subway Station, USA, and King's Cross Station, UK. And coming to the application areas of geotechnical engineering, it can be applicable to deep foundations and soil structure interactions, deep excavation and underground structures, and unconventional tunnel intersections, slope stability and embankments, groundwater flow and coupled analysis, vibration analysis for earthquake and blasting. Let's talk about today's session, which is going to be held with Midas Gen. And the prominent projects where Midas Gen has been used is Burj Khalifa. Basically, for a tallest tower like Burj Khalifa, Midas Gen has used for axial shortening analysis, wherein Midas Gen has an advantage wherein it has various codes to define material properties based on time dependent, and then followed by Kingdom Tower Saudi Arabia and Beijing Olympic China. The application areas of building analysis and design software Midas Gen, it can be handled all types of buildings including RC, steel, composite, then steel structures like plant, airports and hangars, stadium, arenas and gymnasiums. As I mentioned, column shortening prediction as per all the international codes can be done, and design as well. Coming to the pre-stressing and post-tensioning analysis can also be performed, along with non-linear seismic performance evaluation, and structural safety checks through a detailed analysis. Performance-based design can also be done in Midas Gen. Here is our key clients list in India, wherein we have all the private MNCs and even the government firms has been using Midas Gen. And I'll just highlight the key companies of few Indian clients: Dushan and J+W Consultants, Compton Engineers, Creative Engineers, Associated Spans, and L&T hydrocarbon constructions and pipelines, L&T thermal power plant constructions, Mahimutra Consultants Private Limited, SN Bobe and Associates Private Limited, Sai Consultants, Soma Technologies, Sterling Engineering Consultancy Services Private Limited, Pyramid Consultants, Structcon Consultant Engineers. Well, as I mentioned, not only the private MNCs, even the government MNCs and universities has been accepted and well being used by those particular organizations. Uh, Tronton Tomasetti, Vastec Consultants Private Limited, BCD Ranchi, and Design Circle, PWD Navi Mumbai, Goa College of Engineering, IT Madras, Guwahati, MES Mumbai, and MES Nagpur, MES, all the major MES has been using Midas products, and National Thermal Power Corporation, Public Works Department, Tripura, and few other major institutions are also being used Midas. Well, here is the list of our global key clients: AECOM, Arcadis, Arab, Covi, Hyder, Hyundai Engineering, and then JCG Corporation, Mott MacDonald. These are the few of our global key clients. And here is the list of our UAE key clients as well. The Midas Gen software has been accepted by UAE authorities like Abu Dhabi municipalities, Azman municipality, Dubai municipality as well. Along with the educational and commercial clients has also been accepted. Various institutions like Abu Dhabi University, American University, University of Sharjah, and a few MNC clients, Commonwealth Engineering Co Limited, CS ECA Consultants. These are the list of UA clients. Well, right now, Midas Gen has been used in Kingdom Tower, Saudi Arabia, which is currently the world's tallest building, over 1,000 meters in height. They have been used for the same column shortening prediction. And this one is actually still under construction, and they have been used for a foundation design. They have been used Midas GTS NX, and for column shortening analysis, they have been used Midas Gen. Well, let's get into the various project applications where Midas Gen has been used. As I mentioned earlier also, it is Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building. They have used for column shortening effect. And Moscow City Palace Tower, Russia. This is basically a 46-story building with composite columns. And Madhusudan Mills, Mumbai. This is a project application used in India and had done by Struck Bombay Consultants. And ONGC Corporate Office, Navi Mumbai, this has been done by Structural Concept, which is again an Indian company. Then Elero Festa, Sanpada, which has again done using Midas Gen, and the consultants are Structural Concept from Navi Mumbai. Marine Academy, it's also been done by Structural Concept, again from Navi Mumbai. Beijing National Stadium, China. This is actually a steel structure, and Midas Gen is well capable of handling these kind of structures as well. Timito di Villa Barbaro, Italy. This is a vulnerable historical structure, and this masonry analysis has been done for this structure using Midas Gen. Tavazan Steel Plant, Iran. This is actually a steel manufacturing unit, and it has been analyzed and designed using Midas Gen program. Why Midas Gen? Basically, Midas Gen has four advantages when we talk about Midas Gen. The first one is practical. When I say practical, I mean it covers all kind of projects including RC, steel, SRC, PSC, and composite, as we discussed earlier as well. So basically this comes as a one-stop solution for you, which serves as an integrated solution as well. And It's very user friendly and very easy to use, as it has a GUI based interface. And when we talk about the reliability of the product, as we have gone through the client list earlier in our previous slides, it has been accepted both globally and locally as well, and various historical projects has been done using Midas Gen and well being used by our clients as well. And the key highlight from Midas is we always have a local technical support backup for our clients. So this is one of the major highlight what we have been going through successfully. And now that's all about the company and the overview. I will hand over it to Mr. Abhishek, who will be taking care with the detailed product demonstration. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Myself, Abhishek Wagmare. Today I am going to explain you about the little bit about the Midas product and the measure about the Midas building product, that is the Midas Gen. So you can see here it is the one-stop solution for the building and the general structure. Why we are saying the one-stop solution? Because we are no need to go to the any other software. Everything you can get by using the Midas Gen. So I will explain you by the PPT and by the live demonstration so that you can understand how the Midas Gen will be work. So generally whenever you are getting any the building, what is the workflow for the designing? So first is the architectural concept design, means we are getting the architectural plan which is like any kind of the shape, means any shape why it will be happen, because the architecture nowadays they are very forwarded, they are doing the various the new innovation and they change the elevations, and because of that reason it's very difficult for the structural engineer to design also. But architecturals are means they are nowadays changing their geometry and these things. So this is the first of all we get the drawing from the architectural concepts. Then from that we have to structural engineer, we have to first think which type of the material we are using, which type of the member, means which type of the frame we are using, whether it is flat slab, regular slab, raft, steel structure. So which type of the structure we are using, that we have to think. Then later on we have to analyze the model, means we have to first generate the model. Now you can see this is the generation of the model. Then the design engineer has to calculate the load and then they have to apply it into the building structure. So once we apply the loading, that is the gravity loading, then we have to apply the wind load. Similarly, earthquake load also. So earthquake loading are there. Once the application of the earthquake load is done, the next step is the structural analysis, means we can analyze for the buckling, dynamic analysis, P delta analysis. The various analysis are available. Based on that, we can see the various mode shape. For the dynamic analysis, we can see the mode shape of the structure. Then we have to combine with the actions, means we have to give the load combination, we have to check the results, we have to design the structural element, again we can cross check the results, and the based on that we have to design our structure. Well, once at the end which type of the material and according to the member type we have to design our structure. So in that, once the structure is done, again we have to check whether how the building will work, means how the whatever the results we are getting, is it right or wrong. So verification of results. So by using these products, you can see these are the checks we have to do. And then lastly about the documentation, means whatever you design, whatever you do, at the end you have to maintain the documentations. You can see the various documentations are there. So based on that, it is the workload for the civil engineer, because they have to first design it also, again they have to maintain the documentations also with a manual calculation and with the program calculation and the documentations work. So for the engineer it is very difficult to maintain all these things with a short time, because in the everywhere the design engineer has some limit, because they doesn't have the too much of time to spend over a one projects. So based on that, so why, means based on that we have to finalize our designing process. Now why we have to use the Midas? Because It is the practical software, means any type of the things you can do, like irregular works, similarly stadium, gymnasium, your RC building, your shear walls, flat slab, raft, entire thing. That's why we can say it's a practical, then easy to use, because in the one software you can get, no need to go to the any other software. Reliable, because once we design the structure, we can get the detailed calculation report that I will explain you at the time of the live demonstration. And similarly our good support, because the technical support is very important for the initial time for the all the engineers, because if they stuck somewhere, so what is the next procedure, means how they can solve that queries. So we have our good support, you can just mail us or else you can call us, we will give you support. And if possible we can visit to your visit to your office also. So these are the some supports the provided by the Midas team. Now I come to about the Midas product. First of all, whenever we are using the any new product, we have to link with the another products also. Means how we can utilize our existing software also. Means here we have a direct data exchange, like the AutoCAD DXF you can import, Revit structure, you can directly import the Revit structure model, Tekla structure for the connection detail, IFC formats are available, Nastran file is there, STAAD Pro, ETAB, SAP, and the standard analysis results also in Midas FEA or GTS. So these are the things are available, you can directly take it to the Midas Gen. Now come to the Revit. Revit is the most important, because in this open what happen, first of all the Revit engineer has to model it into the Revit. All the structural members we can import it into the Midas Gen, do the analysis. According to the analysis, if you wanted to modify or if you wanted to change some sizes of the member, you can change in Midas Gen, and again you can back to the Revit. Means it is the buy link is available, no need to again go and change it into the Revit structure, it is automatically modify, only one link is available in between of the Midas Gen. Once you install, you can get it. So various things you can do, the linear element, planar element, boundary, loading. So which type of the things are available, you can see into the your left screen. So what are the things you can import? So these are the things are available for the importing. Similarly, now I come to about the material data definition. If you are using the another software, so what happen most time? So we have to input all the data, like what is the modulus of velocity, Poisson ratio, weight, entire thing. But in Midas Gen, we have the various standard codes like BS, American code, European, then Canadian, Indian, Japanese, Korean. So various codes are there. The based on that, we have a direct database. Like if you are using the Indian standard IS code, if it is M30, then my modulus of velocity is 5000 root FCK. No need to calculate it. Program by default calculated based on the your Indian code. Only you have to select whether it is M30, M40. So direct database is available. I will explain you by using the my live demonstration. But these are the things are available. Similarly, most important is the your yield strength. Yield strength for the steel structure, it is depending upon the thickness of the member. Means if you see it is the less than 40 or more than the 40 but less than the 80. So based on that, your yield strength will be changed. But most of the time in the software we have to manually input it. But in the Midas Gen, it is automatically take care based on the material thickness. No need to go and change the manually yield strength values. Similarly, for the other material database like creep and shrinkage and compression strength for the calculation of that time dependent material, we have a direct code like Eurocode, ACI, CEB, FIP, PCA. So based on that, you can see the creep and shrinkage effect also by calculated by using the various codes. Now come to the next thing about the various solutions. Like we can see the various sections data are available for the typical steel section. Based on the your steel data code, you can directly import, no need to go and manually define it. If you want, you can use the user defined also, but the direct database is also available. Similarly, the tapered sections, irregular section, you can directly import by using the Midas Gen. So these are the things are available in the Midas Gen. The tapered section means initially size is different, at the end size is different. Even you want the polynomial interpolation or the linear interpolation, both the things are available. So I will explain you at the time of the live demonstration about these things. So how we can generate the my tapper sections and the polynomial strings. And this is about the meshing. It is a very good feature in the Midas gen. So I will open my Midas gen file and I will explain you the all the data, means how we can do the things are available in the files. So this is about the Midas gen file. Now in the Midas gen file you can see, so what are the things are available by using the works menu you can find out. So this is the my eigenvalue, means dynamic analysis I am performing. Similarly, you can see stories. These are the various floors are available. Elements, I'm using the truss, beam, plate, wall. So these are the elements that we are using. If you double click, you can identify. So these are the things are available: beam, plate, wall. So these are the some things are available. Similarly, the by material use, you can see M30 I'm using for the horizontal members, M40 I'm using for the vertical members. So by using this tree menu, just double click on the tree menu, you can identify what are the things are available in the Midas chain. Similarly, if I wanted to change or if I wanted to perform something, you can just come here and I just save this file for my study purpose. Say test. I just open my extrude view. So before extrude view, we can see this is the line diagram. Okay. And in this line diagram, we can model the one thing, means you can see the rotation. I just click the rotate dynamic view. This is the rotation. It is very fast rotation. Similarly, if I do the extrude view, now in the extrude view, now my all the solid elements are there. Then also my rotation is will be the same. So if you zoom it somewhere, means if I zoom this junction, then also you can identify, see the variations. So according to that, it will, you can identify which type of the size you are using, and this is, even you can flush this column also if you want. By we have the method, we have some options also to flush the columns. Now I wanted to change the size of the particular section. So now you can see, I just select this member. This is the one beam. I wanted to change it. So how we can change? Just select this member and come to the tree menu. I just use 250 by 250. Just click and drag it to the screen. Now you can see the property is changed. Just drag and drop. I just undo it and again I will show you. I just select the one member and from the tree menu I just say 250 by 250, just drag it to the screen. Now it is size will change. So whichever the element you are selecting, based on that it will change the element. Just pick from the tree menu and just drag it to the screen. Now I wanted to show you about the material properties. Now go to the properties, say material, and I will just say add. Now here if you see type of the design, it is the most important. You have to define the type. The based on that it will go for the design. I will just say concrete structure, and here I will use the ISRC. So based on that ISRC, we have the various code. Now we can see the modulus of elasticity, Poisson ratio, entire things are 0. I will just say M25. So for M25, my value is 25,000. So you can see here 2.5. It is in kilonewton meter square. If you change the unit, you can see the Poisson ratio 0.2, coefficient, weight density, entire thing will be coming here. If I change this value to the M30, now you can see modulus of velocity value change, but rest of the values are same because it is the constant, but modulus of velocity will change based on the your code. You can import the file from the previous Midas files. No need to go and manually generate all these things. You can import by using the other these things also. Now I come to the next is section properties. I just say add. Now in the next section property, you can see the various database are available. If I select the any I section and if I select the any IS code, so based on that you can see the sections database. Just click here, the values and entire thing will be calculated. No need to go and manually define. If you want, you can just type the user. Similarly, the value you can define it. SRC section is available, that is the steel reinforced concrete. Just for the information I will just show you. So this is the rectangular beam column in between the I sections. Similarly, circular with I section. with the rectangular with double I sections. So these are the some option is also available, that is for the composite section. We called it here SRC, that is the steel reinforced concrete. The combined sections are available, tapered sections. So now I will just define one tapered section, just solid rectangle, say tapered. My initial size I want 200 by 200, and I at the end I want the 450 by 200. Okay, I just say okay. Now you can see the tab, and here I've got define. Now if you click anywhere in the screen, you can see the shape as well as the size at the bottom. Now I just select these three beams and just drag it to the screen. Just tab and just drag. Now you can see here, this is the my one property, which is here it is the 450 and here it is the 200, but I want this is as a 450, but at the end is 200, and the in between dimension should be calculated the linearly. So I just I hide this one. Yeah, I just click this all these options and I just come to the properties and just say tapered group and make into the one group, say tap 1, that is the tapered group. Whether you want the linear or polynomial, similarly for the z direction, I just say add. Now you can see here program is automatically calculate the in between dimension here and the here also. Now it will design based on that. So no need to go and manually define the each and every things. It is automatically calculated by the programs. Okay. Now I will open my existing file. Now in this file you can see all these things are available, like my raft, my beam, my column, as well as my bracing, shear wall, entire thing is available. So no need to go anywhere to design the analysis. Okay, the runtime analysis is very fast as compared to the other program. If you run the file within some seconds, the file analysis is over. If you are defining the dynamic analysis, then also it will take the less time as compared to the other program. Now I come to the another system, so about the loading. Before moving for the loading, I just wanted to show you about the auto meshing, how we can do the auto meshing in the Midas. So I just open the one file. Now in this AutoCAD, in this file, I just open the one the new file, which is the irregular in the shape. Now you can see this is the irregular in the shape panel. The entire things are available. We have one method. Just go to the nodes and element and just say auto mesh. Now in the auto mesh, first is the we have the line method. We have the various method to model the slab. I will just say first line method and say quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means it is the 4 noded, and if you say quadrilateral plus triangle means 4 noded and the 3 noded. Generally for the finite element we require the 4 noded slab or else 3 noded slab, not more than that. If it is the come more than that, then it will give the errors, but in the Midas it will not generate the slab more than the 4 node and the less than the 3 node. Only 3 node and the 4 node slabs are available. Now I come to the line objects. And then second thing is mesh size, length. You can see 1 meter by 1 meter. This is my plate element, my grade, my thickness. Now I come to click on the method. I just select the periphery of this slab. So in between it will generate the my slab. I just select this one, just say apply. Now you can see in few seconds all the slab is generated, even all the column point which is passed from the meshing. So what you can say, your load area or a load transfer area will not come. So if you see the other program, it will shows the error, but here this type of the error will not come. Now I come to the next method is the nodes also is available, and I just change this to the something 75. I just click this point, sorry, this point, this, only the periphery I will select it, and I just say apply. I just click on the top view. Now you can see all the joints will be pass. And if you see the irregular areas like these areas, I just open my hidden options. Now you can see extrude view. All the columns are passed from the meshing. So meshing will pass from the column node so that it will not give the load transfer error. The entire thing will be the minimized. Means by using the auto mesh option in the Midas, you can save your lot of timing. For one more option, I will just show you. See, I just import one steel purlin clamp. Actually, just go to the file, import, say AutoCAD DXF file. I just open it. Say clamp. I use the center, and whenever you are doing something, you have to check the unit also, both the AutoCAD unit and the Midas unit. Say property, say add. I will just say steel code, and this is the based on the IS code. IS. We have the various database. I just select the 440. And based on the steel code, you can see in the steel modulus of velocity and their value it is calculated. Say section and the thickness. Right now I am just looking for the thickness. Say add, and I will just say 0.06. That is 6 mm plate I am using. Center 0.6. Say OK. Now you can see entire thing is coming here. So here I just zoom it. You can see this is the some circles and my lines. Now I come to this option, one more option, that is the called, go to the nodes and elements, say auto mesh, and just say line elements, and I just select this one option, select by plane, say XY, or else I will just say first YZ, just click this one. Now this is the one YZ, say quadrilateral and triangle, and I will just select here and just say 0.25. This is my plate, this is my 440 and 6 mm, and just say apply. Now once we generate it, you can see here, I just off this my nodes actually. See here, the program will automatically do the meshing according to the based on their circles. Now I come to this one, I just click the bottom nodes, this one, and I just say here 0.5, and again for, now you can see here, I just zoom it. See the joint between these two. Everywhere the joints is automatically take care. No need to worry about the joints. Similarly for this reason XZ, I just select this one point, 0.5 and apply. Now all the joints and entire thing it is matching. You can see. So lot of time you can save for the generation of the meshing. Just one click, within a one click you can generate the your meshing. No need to go and do it the entire thing. Similarly, now I come to the my PPT. This is about the means meshing part we done. Now come to about the next part is about the loading and the support conditions. Okay, if you see the support condition means boundary condition. So in the Midas you can define the fixed support conditions or pin or something support condition, but along that we have the some other options like subgrade modulus also you can define, stiffness properties also you can define, pile spring support is also available. So I will just tell you in the program. I just go to the Midas. Sorry. Now in the Midas, if you see in the bottom, I just come to the boundary. Now in the bottom we have the point spring, surface spring, like just first define support, the fixed support, translation and the rotation you can define. Similarly the point spring, that is the stiffness, you can define into the any other direction like HDX, HDY, HDZ, that is XYZ direction, translation, or else rotation is also available in the 3 direction. If you want you can fix also the values. Similarly the linear, compression only, tension only, multilinear, this option is also available. Surface spring, that is the subgrade modulus, this option is also available for the raft design. Similarly the pile spring support means horizontal spring support also you can define, or else for the soil structure interaction you can use these options. Even we have the various dense soil, loose soil, medium soil. So in one software you can do this type of the things also. Now I come to about the loading. Loading is the most important because in the loading generally the one-way, two-way loading, similarly the gravity loadings are available, but we have one more option, that is the point loading and the hydrostatic pressure. Hydrostatic pressure means what happen in the retaining wall or else the water tank. You can define your own triangular loading. So I will just explain you in the Midas when come to the loads. First of all, in the loading hydrostatic pressure, you can see we have the various direct pressure, triangular loading or else curve loading. Both the options are available. You have to only define the active pressure into your soil density, and the rest of the thing means height, it is calculated by the your actual modeling. So here you can define the reference height, you can define the intensity, that is the surcharge loading, and the gradient intensity, that is the G value. And here it is mentioned the formulas also, P equal to P0 plus G into H minus H. H is the capital height. If you wanted to define at the ground level, you can define. So this thing is also available. Even the point load, you can define into the your inclined point loads also. So by using this nodal load option, and here you can define this one. Even the point load also you can define by using the global axis, local axis, and these things. So this option is available. Now the next thing is about the lateral loading. See, generally what happen in the lateral loading is means first you have to define the coefficient, and the later on once the run analysis is over, then you have to check the results. Once you check the results, you can see the base shear will be calculated, means how it is calculated. Then again you have to modify or you have to cross check by using the manual calculation. But in the Midas, this is the come to the loads. In the static load cases, we have to define only the naming. Now you can see the dead load, lie load, or something. Now you can see here dead load, lie load, roof lie load, wind load, earthquake, vertical earthquake, snow load, rain load, buoyancy, creep, shrinkage, temperature. So various options are available for the defining the loads. Now I come to the wind loadings. I just say add. Again in the wind loading we have two methods. One is the standard method and another is the gust factor. Again the gust factor having the criteria, that height and the dimension. So I just import my data. Again my risk coefficient, that is depending upon the my building structure, whether it is the general, temporary, this. Based on that direct the K1 factor will change. In the which direction you wanted to apply the wind, whether it is the one direction means into the X direction or into the Y direction. Now I come to the wind load profile. Now you can see the profile, the story force. You can see this is the story force, my story shear, and my overturning moment. So based on that you can see the graph. Without run analysis you can see all this value, because this is depending upon the gravity loading and the geometry. So once you've done this thing, you can check the value. If something is there, so you can again go back and you can modify the data. No need to run the entire modeling. Similarly, if you see in the table roof, what is my pressure, my loaded height, loaded breadth. Similarly, what is my wind force and my story force and the shear data in the tabular format. But if you want for the in the text format, just click the make wind load calculation sheet. Now how the wind is calculated? The F equal to P into area plus F dash. What is my P is Cp windward and minus leeward into Pz. Pz is calculated depending upon the 0.6 into Vz square, and the Vz is calculated Vb into K1, K2, K3. So these are the values, formulas it is mentioned, and in this below you can see all the data what we did by manual calculation by floor wise, elevation, Qi, Hi square, entire thing it is mentioned here. I just close this one. This is the text file. You can save this file for your documentation purpose also. Similarly, I just come here This is for the X direction. Okay, similarly just okay, and I can define the other direction also. Rest of the parts are okay. Just say X is 0 and Y is 1. Now means it is applying into the Y direction. Similarly, simultaneously also you can apply. If you wanted to apply into the some percentage, that is also you can apply. Now I come to the next method, that is the seismic loading. Now in the seismic loading, again just say add earthquake X 1893, just say seismic zone, soil type, importance factor. Now come to the period calculation. Generally the period calculation, again we have the three formula actually, two formula for concrete and one formula for the steel. But again in the two formula of the concrete we have the with infill and without infill calculation. Again we have to go manually calculate, check the height, and then you have to apply. But here the dimension of the building and the height, it is based on the your modeling, and the your time period formula it is also mentioned. Just click which formula you want and just say okay. The based on that it will calculate the your dimension. Now here it is the R factors are available. That R factor also you can divide into the both direction, whether it is the X direction, Y direction, or generally we use the same in the both direction. You can use that same into the both direction. Accidental eccentricity, that is the for irregular structure. We wanted to apply the earthquake X positive, earthquake X negative, similarly earthquake Y positive, negative. Based on that it will calculate the your accidental eccentricity also. And then if I click on seismic load profile, you can see the profile for the story force. This is the story shear and overturning moment. In the story shear, if you see into the tabular format, you can see what is my story seismic weight. Means each and every floor you can get the weight. You can multiply with the seismic force. That is means multiply with the your AH value. You can get the seismic force. Now you can see the seismic force, story force, story shear. If I down, you can get here base shear value also, that is the 4711. If I click the make seismic load calculation sheet, in this sheet you can see the what are the factor we are considering. This is my AH value in the X direction, AH value in the Y direction, then total seismic weight. If I multiply these two value with AHX and the seismic weight, you can get the base shear value. So these two values and entire thing is available, and each floor wise also you can see the your base shear value and seismic force value. So this is into the detailed calculation you can get by using the Midas products. Now you can see about the response spectrum analysis. Now if your building is the rectangular, so you can know the my spectrum, it is in the X direction and the Y direction. If it is into the irregular shape, then what you will do? So it is very difficult to calculate the principal axis. Principal axis means it is the major axis, and along that you have to apply the your force. But in the Midasian, we have the one option, that is the excitation angle, auto calculate. So based on this diagram, it will calculate the force and give the apply the forces into the structures. Now I will just show you into the my system. Now this is the one thing, I just come to the loads, say dynamic loading. Again dynamic loading, we have the response spectrum function, then time history analysis function. I just come to the RS function. I can define the function by using the various code. You can see 1893, we have a direct option design spectrum. By various code you can just put the value, the period versus the acceleration, the graph, it will calculate it. And then you have to generate the load case. In the load case, if you say auto search angle, then program will automatically calculate the major principal axis and then it will apply the load. Similarly, we have the time history analysis also available. Temperature and prestige, you can define the temperature loading by gradient, by initial time or anything. And similarly, the tendon profile you can define for the beam, and you can see the various losses and the forces, entire thing. Similarly, construction stage analysis is available. Moving load is available. Heat of hydration is available. So various things are available to analyze your structure. So it is not the mandatory only for the building structures. So for the steel structure and the rest of the structures also you can define. Now I come to about the analysis. In the analysis we have the various options. but I come to the results part actually directly. I just run the model and I come to the results part, and I can just see the load combination. In the load combination in the concrete design, you can generate the auto generation by using the code, and if you say okay, you can directly generate, even it will generate the orthogonal effect, that is the 130 rule. If my 100% earthquake X, then 30% earthquake Y, the big based on that the combination is also generated. No need to go and manually define the load combination. Similarly, it will generate the serviceability load combinations also, which is based on the IS 456 table 17. Based on that, you can see the serviceability load combination generated by the program. The program will design the your structure for the worst condition, so no need to define the your worst condition. Program will automatically find out, and based on that, for that reason it will give the results and design. But if you want to see the envelope load combination, so just come to the general and just say auto generation and click here add envelope. So based on the your code, it will automatically generate the your envelope load combination for both for strength as well as the serviceability. No need to go and manually define this thing, so you can save your lot of timing in a generation of load combination and these things. Now I come to the reaction. You can see the reaction, soil pressure diagram and these things. I just show you because here I am using the raft, so I just click the bottom area, just say activate 3D. Now this is my activation windows. Say reaction, I just say soil pressure. I will just select any one combination, just say PZ value or the legend, just say apply. Now you can see in this way you can see the values. I just of the above areas also. Now this is the my PZ value. If I want, I just click here, I just say fixed. Now here you can see up to the 405.69 my values are coming kilonewton per meter square. Okay, similarly if I click on the deformation and just say displacement contour, so here I will just say DZ legend and value, and if I say mm, now you can see 36.92 mm in the this area the deflections are there, but rest of the area it is okay, but there is a no positive value, means there is a no uplift pressure. So you can find out by using the these options also, like deformation by the contours. Similarly the forces, if you want to see the forces, I just come to the forces and just say beam diagram. Now in the beam diagram I just select the combinations and just say value, or else you can say apply. So I just open into the for one structure. Yeah, here you can see it will automatically calculate it. Even the it will calculate from the face of the member. No need to go and calculate it. I just change the unit my. Now here you can see. Now if you want to see into the detail, just click on the quick view and just click the member. Now here in this diagram you can see, just change the combination and change the component. Just click anywhere. You can see this is the distance and this is the value. Otherwise it will automatically give the maximum values also. Maximum value is 98.57, minimum is minus 239.8. So by kilonewton meter, depending upon the unit, you can see the values. Similarly, I come to the next method is the detail calculation. If I click on the beam detail and just say beam detail calculation and just open this view and just go to the Midas, just select the combination and just select the any one member. In the back side, you can see displacement, shear force diagram, bending moment diagram, entire thing into the one unit. No need to go and calculate it and manually. You can get it by using this product. Similarly, we have another options, forces, beam diagram for this one. Even you can see the wall diagram, plate diagram. I just show you the movement for the my raft diagram. I just select it. Just come to the forces and just say plate force and moment. By UCS axis, say combinations. For moment axis, if you want to see value or otherwise legend, or else I just say apply. Now you can see I have to put the values into the other direction. This is for the MX, means I have to put the my X reinforcement. My diagram it is in the vertically. Similarly for MYY, if I say apply, my diagrams movements are into horizontally, but I have to place my rebar into the vertically. Even by using this Midas chain, you can get the raft design, flat slab design by area of steel as well as the your rebars also. So these are the things are available. Now I come to the next method is about mode shapes. I just click into the vibration mode shape, and if I click here, I can see my time period values. Just click on this dot dot dot, you can see the time period value. If I see the translation summation, now here you can see up to the 90, there is a no 90, means I have to increase my number of mode shape. You can see summation into the X direction, summation into the Y direction. It is the 81, here 82, but we have to go up to the 90. So we have to again increase the number of mode shape. For the increasing of the number of mode shape, go to the analysis, say eigenvalue, and just change here 12. Instead of 12, you can put the 20 and you can check. Now the next thing is, if you want to see the shape of the structure, just say vibration mode shape means dynamic. I just say multi modes and I just select the any other 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 something windows. So in one click, in one window or one file, you can see the various windows, the shape of the structure. This is the mode 4, then mode 5, this is the mode 5, this is the mode 6, this is the mode 7, and this one is mode 8. So in this way you can get the entire thing. Now I come to the next part is about the result table. So result table means what happen in the tabular format, you can get the results, reactions, forces. Similarly by story, you can see story drift. You can directly get the story drift, story displacement, story shear for the response spectrum and the time history, story mode shape, eccentricity, story shear force ratio means how much the frame is considering the shear and how much the wall is taking the shear. The percentage wise you can get irregularity check, wet irregularity, stop story check, various checks are available. So I just show you about the story drift. If I select the any earthquake X combinations, it's asking about the importance factor value. I just say put 1. The CD factor no need to put because it is depending upon the your American code. Otherwise you can put it as a 1. Allowable ratio is 000 and I can just say okay. Now here you can see my allowable ratio, it is not exiting, so it is okay. But if I change my data, like I just change this method 00, I just say okay. Now you can see everything is fail. Means what happened, it will detect and it will tell you whether it is the passing or not according to your allowable limit. So various options are available in the story to check the your data or structure. I come to my slide. So these are the some checks are available. Now I come to the analysis. I already explained you, so based on that you can see the buckling analysis, linear, non-linear analysis, similarly geometrical non-linear analysis, material non-linear analysis, even construction stage analysis, floor vibration analysis. These are the analysis are available directly. Dynamic analysis is also available, pushover analysis is available, time history analysis, some of the inbuilt the database is also available. Similarly for the time history analysis you can define the base isolators also. So these are the things are also available. Heat of hydration, pre-stress and moving load. So these options are available. Now about the designing. Now in the designing, because we are talking about only the analysis part, what about the design? Because we have a direct design option, that is the RC design based on the IS 456, and even you can consider the 13920 ductile detailing also. Steel code we have the both the years, mean like IS 800 1984 and the IS 800 2007 also. Similarly SRC design we have 456 2000 also. So you can use these options for slab design and these things, footing design. So these options are available. So I will just show you about the my designing part. Now I will just go to the design. We can define the your design code also. Similarly, whether you wanted to use the 13920 or not. So this option is available. Whether you wanted to consider the torsional design or not, this option is available. RC design, we can define your rebars also, like various rebars. So that program will give you the number of bars as well as the AST. I just select the one member and just go to the design, say RC design, and I will say concrete design, say beam design. Now here it will shows the negative moment, that is the start, mid and end, IMJ, initial and mid and the end point. Load combinations, for the which combination or worst combination it give the values. AST, now our unit is in the meter. If I change the unit to the mm, you can see the value 174, 428 and the 1140. Based on that, you can see here the rebar it is mentioned. Similarly, the positive moment, load combinations, bottom moment, rebar, vertical, sorry, shear, V for shear, load combination, ASTV, that is the area of steel for the stirrups or shear and the stirrups. So entire thing it is mentioned here. But now how it is calculated, most important, because in the most of the software what happen, it will give the values, but how it is calculated. So if you click here member, I just click here and just say graphic. Now in the graphically you can see the values, how much the bars it is requiring. Generally we are not we can take the AST also. You can use this AST. Then I come to the bending moment capacity. You can see the bending moment capacity. Similarly, I can come here shear capacity. These are the values and these things are mentioned. For the detail calculation, just click on the detail. At the time of the detail, it will ask start, mid or end. So I just say start initially, just say detail. It is asking for the location, for the which location you want to see the results. I came down. Now here you can see AST maximum is depending upon the 0.04 into B into D, B into H. Minimum is 0.85 BD upon FY. So whichever is the max or minimum, based on that it will provide and just say okay or not. If I came down, each and every beam it will calculate it, and for the shear VU by BD it will calculate it. Based on that the entire value it is mentioned whether it is required or not. So entire V by BD, you can say VU by BD as BD equal to 100 into AS upon BD for the calculation of ASV. So both the things are available, and you can capture this paper for any one element and you can submit it to the the senior persons or else your authorities also for the submission or for the record purpose also. One more thing is you can define your own rebar in the beam, column, brace and the wall. Similarly, the concrete design you can do the beam, column, brace and the wall. So this is for the vertical member, and for the horizontal members you have to come to the RC design and just say, sorry, mesh design, and you have to say slab flexural design. So direct flash flexural design option is available. I just open my raft. Now come to the mesh design, just say design criteria for rebar. So this is 60 net or 200 I'm using, and this is the mat design. I just say slab flexural design, say both, all these things I want to see the AST, just say apply. It will take time to read the results because it is a finite element based analysis. If you see the values, now it is showing into the meter because our unit is in the meter. If I change it to the mm, and now if I zoom it into the your system, now you can see all the values. But now if you see here, my both means it is showing both the values. I just say I want to see the bottom. Direction 1 means it is in the X direction. AST required, just say apply. Now you can see this is in this area only the AST is required. Rest of the area, my 1080, 1080, 1008 means it's nearby 16 at 200, it is okay. But rest of the places you have to do. Otherwise you can do one thing, just click on the rebar and just say apply. Now you can see here program is required 16 at 200 plus 16 at 200. In this area it required additional bar of 16 at 200, and the first one is the your mesh size and the second one is the additional marks. So both the direction bottom, similarly y direction also you can check. and based on that you can see. Similarly, if you click on the design force, it will give the design force, means the design calculation, and if you see the update rebar, the program will automatically update the rebar, and then you can modify and check based on the your reinforcement. So this option is also available whether you wanted to check the your results. RC design, again we have, sorry, in the mesh design we have another method, that is the slab shear checking. Here you can design the one-way shear check and the two-way shear check. Both the checks are available. Even unbalanced movement is also you can check. Means unbalanced movement is what happened if my column is in the center but my footing is eccentric. So because of that reason, or else my raft is means it is in the other corner. Because of that reason my CG of the column and my CG of the footing is different. So it will take care of that moment also, and based on that it will give the shear values. Now I come to the, just select some of the area actually. I just select this area and just say apply. So what happened, the program will calculate, see here, now my ratio it is coming 2.11, 2.1. 2.1 means what happened, I just click the design result. It is showing that tau v by tau c ratio. See here, tau v by tau c ratio is more than the 2.09. If it is a less than 1, then it is a safe. Otherwise, it is not acceptable. So you have to increase the depth of the raft, that nearby area. You can see how the entire thing it is calculated. B0, D, even VC value, K value, VC value, and then based on that you have what is your VV and the VC value. It is compare and it will give the values. So these are the things are available in the Midas Gen. I come to the my PPT. So based on this, you can design your structure. About the dynamic report generation. So the report generation is very fast, because what happened in the most time, whenever you started generating your report, means first is you model the your structure, means I will just come to the my this one. Yeah, so this is my whole structure. I just right click and I have to just say dynamic report image. This is the one image I captured. Then I did extrude view. Again right click and I capture the image, that is the image one. I just click here. I just use the my dynamic report image. Similarly, I can capture the graph, I can capture the value, I can capture the steel report, whatever I like, and then come to the report. Now here you can see image one, image two, and entire thing. Just come to the tools and then you have to say dynamic report generator. Once you click on the dynamic report generation, it will ask whether you wanted to open the document, new document, or whether you wanted to generate the new document. I will just say new document and just say open. It will generate the Microsoft Word documents. Now in this Microsoft Word document, you can type the value, project name. I will just say project name, then engineer name, and the rest of the things you can type, and then come to the your layouts, means what are the things you want. Just come to the report, just say image one, just drag it to the screen, image two, and image three. Say image 3. Now based on that what happened, so once you capture these images and drag it, everything will be the clear. But if because of some reason some modification will happen, means like I will just say this area, I just delete this area, okay, and now what, again you have to run, and again you have to capture the images, and again you have to paste it. But here no need to these things. You have to just run the file and just come to the tools, again generator, just open the your Midas this file and just say auto regenerate. Now in the auto regenerate, it will ask whether you wanted to change the images, whether you want to change the table, chart, text, or image file, and just say regenerate. within a few seconds, the whatever the images you captured and the whatever the table you captured or whatever the result you capture, entire thing will be the modified. Now you can see here this part is gone. You can see here this part is gone. So based on that you can generate your report. But I just even you can undo the various good functions are available for the undo the your functions. The whatever the things are there, you can see the commands also which are the command you are using, and the autosave features are available. You can save the your file automatically. Now this is for the Midas, it is done. Now I will show you the little bit about the two software that about the same software, that is the tools about the Design Plus and the DShop. Means from this, if you do not wanted to model the raft, you wanted to design the individual footing, then how you will do. So I will just show you. I just open the one file that is without raft. Okay, now I wanted to design it. How we can do is just open the Design Plus. Now in the Design Plus, you have to select the first code, which code you wanted to use. I just say File, New, and just click on the this one RC. I just say here various codes are available. I just say 456 2000, apply. Now you can see footing design option is available only. Right now only the footing design option is available. The rest of the things are coming in the few version in the next version. Now come to the code. I just select this one. I just select the IS code. Say apply. Now entire thing it is done. Now I come to the this option like Midas link. Just click here and click here. It will show the same link whichever the we have the same path. I just click here, just say connect. If I connect, now you can see it will turn into the green color and this import function will open. I just click here, just come to the Midas and click on the any one nodes. I just select this particular node. Now you can see here 29 number, and the same thing in the Design Plus, you can see 29 number. I just say import. It will import all the data. You can see here by combination wise. You can see by combination wise which is the value it will take directly. Even for the this one also it is taking this one by combination wise. Now I can change the value here, just say 300. I can change the values here and I can design it. Now we can just say it is checking 3 meter by 3 meter, this footing is available. Here it is saying, or this one I just say report and just say detail. In the detail it will generate into the Microsoft the Word document. In the Word document you can get the detail report, means the movement diagram as well as the UR calculation with the formula. So for the submission purpose you can use. Right now only the footing design is available, but within the some few time within the some few next upgradation we are implementing the other factors also. Like I just come to this one. See, this is the my column number, my general parameters, rebars, and this is the my diagram. You can see foundation diagram. This is my soil capacity check, shear check. You can see the values with the formula. Then calculate the two-way shear with the formula, calculate the moment capacity, check the rebar. Entire thing is available. I just close this one. Similarly, I can come to the drawing, and if I say footing and the create, now within a few seconds it will create the drawing. So this is the two methods are available. You can design. This is the my footing 700, thickness is required 3 meter by 3 meter, and this is the column size. This is my steel is required. Similarly, if I say the save as, I can save this drawing into the DWG format and you can submit to the client. So these options are available. Even you can get the quantity also per meter. This is the meter cube quantity per meter. Just multiply with the area. You can directly get the AST, that is the rebar, as well as the concrete also. So these are the things are available in the Design Plus. And the next part is about the drawing, how we can generate the drawing by using the Midas Gen. So I will just open the my same file. Sorry, my RCC building file. We have one more option, that is the DShop. DShop is used for the generation of the drawing. I just come to the file and just say export Midas drawing file. Just it is generate the MGN file. I just put it into the RCC building test and just say save. Now I come to the DShop. So this is the DShop. Just say file, new project, file, import Midagen. You can import the file, just click here and just give the path, which is the path you want. So based on that, it will directly generate your drawing. So it will generate the drawing. So now you can see this is the model which is we done. The same thing it will come here. Now once the come here, you can just click here, just say 9. So this is my layout. You can see my layout. If you want to flush this entire your beam or something, I just go to this one option, change the member eccentricity, just select one my beam. I just select it and just say the dimension here. I will just use -125. Say 125 mm. This one is 0 and just say apply. Now you can see it is flush. So in this way, the civil engineers, the engineer can also generate their AutoCAD drawing. No need to go to the any other these things. Just do it here. Just modify it based on that, so that actual length you can get, and all the AutoCAD command will work here. Once you generated this thing, then you have to come to here. Just click on the auto grouping member. So program will automatically group it for the beam, then for the column, or else you can modify and you can do it manually also. For the bracing also you can do. So similarly for bracing also you can do. We have this method, just click and just say 8 bar, say OK, says to all. Similarly for wall also you can do auto grouping. Bracing also we can do auto grouping. Footing is also available. Slab also you can do. You can change your style and these things. You can just say output options. Again, it's asking the Midas CAD or the AutoCAD. AutoCAD means it will directly save whichever the path you want. Right now I will show you for the Midas CAD what is the use of the Midas CAD. So I just click on the Midas CAD and just say OK. And now I just say here generate the AutoCAD drawing. So it will ask first for generation of drawing. I just click and I just change the first path. You can save the wherever you want. I just save it into the one another folder because it will generate the all the drawings. I just click here, just say OK. Now this is the one layout is generated. Now once the layout, I just click here plan. I just click here, double click on the 4th floor. This is my 4th floor. It is asking the scale. Just say OK. Where I wanted to put, I just wanted to put it here. Now my 4th floor plan is generated here. Now you can see this is the AutoCAD drawing. You can just want to move it here. I just click there, just say type move command. You can see here move. Just click here and just move it. All AutoCAD command will work here. Okay, means you can see I just click here, move move command, just type it and just click here. Now you can see even the extend command is also available. I just ex, enter, just click it. Now you can see all the commands will work. So AutoCAD draftsman means the engineer also can work on the system. This is about the plan. Now I come to the section. I just click any one these things, double click about this one and just say here 150 scaling. Say OK. Say apply. Now you can see one section is also generated. Now I can click here and I just say move. Ortho function is also available here. I just on the ortho. Yeah, now you can see both the things are into one level. In this way you can generate your layout. Then I come to the member list. I shall say beam longitudinal rebar. Just click here and just click here. Now for all these levels, it will generate the drawing into the rebar. This one you can see this is the second floor, 17 number. So this is my beam throughout 20 and the bottom is 20 and you can do it here. And even in the model view, if you see here, if I double click on this beam, then also you can modify your rebar. You just modify rebar here and the based on the your rebar, it will give the drawing. So you can modify the rebar here itself also. Even for the column also you can modify. Just double click, it will modify the rebar, even stirrup and entire thing. The based on that even it give the each and bar length also. I mean this is the length we are using so that it is easy for the engineer to generate. So you can see each and every floor. This is for 8th floor. 8J means it is the 8th floor. Then this group number the 12. So based on that you can get the entire detail. Now I come to the bracings also. You can see the into the tabular format in the section format. So these are the in the bracing it is required. And for the column also it will shows into the detail format, means in the section format you can see here. So this is the section format 600 by 600, this much bar is required. So based on that you can see the links is also mentioned here. You can modify the link anytime. Even it will generate the column longitudinal sections also. Like I just paste it here. See, this is for the column 1. So column C1. So now you can see the which is the bar. Each and every floor it will give the sections also. Yeah, this is the floor is done. This is the bars numbering. Floor is done. Each and every joint start, mid and the end. In the 3 location it will give the section as well as the elevation. So you can generate it this way. Now just right click here and just say save, and now save into the DWG format. All the whatever the things are there you can save into the DWG format. So these are the things are also available in the Midas Gen and Design Plus and the DShop. The entire this package into the one format actually. I just show it in this is the namings are different, but it is the interlinked with the all the with the Midagen. So whatever that you did in the Midagen, the same thing will reflect into the Design Plus and into the DShop. No need to worry about and no need to go into the any other systems. So I will just again open the my PPT. Now in this PPT you can see we generated the dynamic report. Similarly, now what are the elements already done by using the Midagen? Now you can see the banner with the foundations. So this is it by using the Midagen you can model the crane girder, dome shape, mistupa, even the underground tank, cellular beams with the opening, web opening, chimney, the apartments, concrete with the steel roof, the car parking building, you can see the ramps are there. Similarly, the multi towers, 2 towers is connected. Similarly, the shell means dome shape. This is the plant structure, cooling tower, top shell, industrial structure. So these are the structures you can done by using the Midas. Even for the steel structure, optimization is available. Even it shows the clauses also for the steel structure. Right now, the totally we are looking for the RCC structure, but for the steel structure, it is the good software. No need to go anywhere. You can directly generate the wizards like the truss element, even the your dome shape, your water tank elements. You can easily model it. Even the for the trusses, we have to only the click on the optimization. The program will automatically give the optimized section, as well as if you want you can choose it by from the table, data table, and it will give you which is the suitable section for that particular forces. And one more thing is, whenever you see the result for the steel structure, it will give the clause number also, means for the which clause it will take the values. So entire thing you can get it into the in the WordPad document format. So these are the things are available in the Midas. Actually, so many things are available, but it is for the short period I'm explaining about the Midas itself. If you need any help, so if you need any help regarding the Midas, you can call us on the Midas IT. Means we have our technical support ID also, like tech support @midasit.ch. Thanks for attending the webinar.
Well, this is Prakash. Again, I would like to take 2 minutes of your time, and then let's conclude the session. Thank you. Yeah, as we all know, and also I have shared about Midas Gen successful journey globally and locally as well, specifically in the central region of India. And now we had actually taken a step forward and are launching especially in North and South India, and I'm glad to share this a special one-time offer that is 25% off on Midas Gen Lite Indian version and also Midas Gen Lite international version. uh, we are providing a 25% discount on both the Indian and international light versions of Midas Gen, and along with that you'll be getting an additional benefits wherein you have seen in the presentation about Midas Design Plus and DShop. Both the softwares we are adding it to that and providing it as an additional benefit, and along with that the other benefits like 1 year maintenance free, and along with that a special technical services like free basic and advanced training for Midas Gen. And I hope each and everyone have enjoyed the session, and in case as Mr. Abhishek has already announced, if you have any queries, you are always welcome to our official technical support ID, tech support at midasit.com, or even if you have a respective person email ID or respective person contact details, please don't hesitate to get back to us. Thank you. Have a great day.